Hi and welcome. We're here for chair yoga today. I'm Marla. Thanks for joining. So all we need is a folding chair. Make sure it's nice and comfortable for you and supportive. And make sure that your feet can touch the ground comfortably. If not, bring a block or any kind of a support that you have around so that your hips, your knees, and your ankles are 90 degrees. And then moving up, we're grounding down through our seat. We're nice and tall through our spine. We're open through our chest and our heart. Our crown is nice and elongated. We relax our shoulders away from our ears and we settle into a space for breathing. If it's comfortable and safe for you, go ahead and close your eyes. If it's not, just a nice soft gaze, easy eyes. Just taking time to relax some tension and some tightness. Checking in right away with our internal barometer, noticing where we're at this morning or whatever time of day you're practicing with me. For me, it's morning. So taking some nice, long, slow, deep, full breaths in and out. So already creating an easy rhythm, a gentle rhythm for the breath. And that becomes very soothing and quieting for the mind and the nervous system. During times of high challenge, when we're very stressed, when there's a lot of energy going on around us, it's really important to create some quiet space, especially within, nurturing our inner world, checking in, seeing what's going on today. So taking a few cycles of breath and noticing how already we're feeling calmer, already we're feeling quieter just from the conscious awareness of the breathing and the breathing pattern. So as if the breath is mimicking the waves of the ocean, rising and falling. We feel the entering and the exiting of the breathing into the body. Start to notice even more how much breath now you're taking in and how much breath you're releasing from your body. And let's attach letting go to our exhale. So not only letting go physically, but letting go of any tension, anything that's weighing on the mind today, anything that's weighing on us internally, draining our organs, taking away from our immune centers. So finding 3 more deeper, fuller breaths. These are deeper, richer breaths, more expansive, more connected, more conscious. And notice when they're more conscious, how much fuller, how much rounder the breath becomes. 1 more bigger, fuller breath in. A long, deep exhale to let go. And let's direct our breathing now. So 3 more. We're going to direct our breathing into something that feels off today. Something that needs a little nourishment, a little light, a little awareness. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Deep breath in. Focusing that breath right into that space. Feeling the warmth penetrating. The healing energy seeping into all those crevices, releasing out any pain, any discomfort, any blocks. Good, 1 more deeper, fuller breath in. And exhaling. And as always, we're going to share what we create together. So taking time from our day and our practice to share our energy, to share our hopefulness, and to share our strength. Full breath in. Exhale deeply. And taking time for anyone personal to you that you would like to be here today with. Take a full breath in. Take a deep breath out. And releasing our hands. Just letting the palms rest onto the thighs. Taking time here to feel truly grounded in our space without doing anything else. Here we are, alone with our breathing, and together we create all this energy, even though we're practicing in solidarity, in our own personal spaces. We are deeply connected. So remember that this time is your own because you're practicing in your own space. Tailor it the way you need to. Create a space that feels warm, positive, healing, and very, very nurturing for your central nervous system. So taking a nice deep full breath in together in our own spaces. And exhale, collectively share our light. And let's take the palms together at the heart. We'll begin with some nice big movements to ease away any tension, any toxins that reside within. So breathing in, reaching the arms down, around, and up. And exhale, reversing that flow. Exhaling down, around, and all the way back. Breathing in, reaching the arms up, around, and exhale, down, around. Oops, I have to move my chair a little bit. Breathing in, reaching up, and exhale, down, around, and back to the heart. Breathing in. So really embracing the breath. What do you have today? What's going on for you today? Because the breath is always a barometer for how we're feeling. So when the breath can be nice and steady and fluid and integrated, it really helps us feel the same. Let's take 3 more breaths, breathing in. Notice how big the breath has become as the arms lift up and away. Notice the quality of the movement from here. Good, last one, breathing in. And exhale, down, around, and back to the heart. Take a moment to pause. Full breath in, full breath out. Releasing our hands down. We're going to breathe the right arm up. We're going to turn the head. Look all the way left as far as you can comfortably. Exhale back to center. Left arm reaches. Turn, look away. And coming back to center. Breathing in, reaching up. Turn, look away. And just alternating. So we're moving in a nice rhythm. Linking our movement and our breathing pattern together. Good, in harmony. And as we begin to gel the breath and the movement, everything else follows. The mind clears. The breath becomes even deeper. Good, and let's take a few more cycles. So noticing the separation now between the head, neck, and shoulders. Breathing in. Good, and just one more cycle. So really smooth, really deliberate. And just making our way all the way center. Close our eyes, checking in. Take a nice deep full breath in. Long, deep breath out. And breathing in, reaching our arms all the way up. Our left arm lowers and we reach up and over into our lateral lean. So first, we settle through our seat in the back of our thighs. We open deeply through the side body. So we really create space between the ribs. We create space between the base of the rib cage and the top of our pelvis. So that's where all of our digestive organs reside. So let's see if we can kick up our breathing into that, so that we know that the more we breathe, the better we feel. The more we breathe, the more we get. So breathing in, the arm is just an extension of that. If you have restrictions in the arms, please do less or half. Let's breathe in, reaching both arms up, and now exhale, taking it to the opposite side. So same, we set up, foot is grounded, seat is nice and connected, and now from our stability comes our mobility. We open deeply through the side body, we open in between all of the spaces between the ribs, and the arm now becomes just an extension of all that. Full breath in, full breath out. So beautiful. And 2 more bigger breaths. So never overreaching, but just go to the place that feels safe. Good. And breathing in, coming back to center, turning the palms to me, and releasing the palms. Full breath in. Good. And a full breath out. And breathing in, reaching our arms all the way up. As we exhale, we're going to spin to the right, opening deeply. I'm going to scooch myself a little bit forward in my seat, so maybe that's also an option for you. And you can either have your left hand crossing, which is a little deeper, or you can just maintain an open twist with the hand to the thigh. Good. If you're pregnant or you have spine conditions, it's better to just remain open. So taking the pose that feels best for you, we're lengthening up. The twist happens right below the rib cage, so right at the level of the navel. And let's bring that back arm. We're going to reach it up and over. We're going to lower the left elbow forearm, but we're not going to have a lot of weight into it. So you see, I'm not pushing down into my thighs. I'm not collapsing through my side body. I'm staying nice and lifted. Full breath in. Good. Full breath out. And one more breath here, reaching, feeling all these lines of energy. And just coming out of it slightly. Option 1 is the right hand, the right arm wraps into a hug. And option 2, we're an eagle arm. So I'm going to take the wrap, but choose the variation that works for you. Let's soften the chin towards the chest, relax the shoulders and elbows, and create a little space around the earlobes and the shoulders so the neck is long, lengthened, and surrender deeply. If you're in an eagle wrap, working the same, relaxing shoulders, elbows, and bringing the fingertips away from the face so you'll get a different variation. So let's take 3 more deeper, fuller breaths here. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. And breathing in nice and slowly, we're going to start to unwind, reaching the arms all the way up, inhaling. And exhaling now, we twist to the left, setting up from the base all the way. So feeling that, feeling the feet grounded, Feeling the spin through the low torso around the navel center. So we're never forcing or torquing the spine at all. We always want to be nice and long and lengthened first. And from the length, we twist maybe a little bit deeper. Full breath in, full breath out, full breath in, full breath out. And nice and slowly now we're going to tip forward. That right elbow forearm is going to reach onto the thigh, and we're going to start to stretch that left arm. So remember, we're not going to have a lot of weight in this right side. We're keeping the work in our torso, working our core and stretching, feeling all these lines. Full breath in, full breath out, full breath in, full breath out. And just one more deeper, fuller breath. And backing away just enough to take our hug wrap. Either left arm is a complete hug, or eagle wrap is a little bit deeper. So take the variation that works best for you. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the elbows, softening the chin towards the chest, and just closing the eyes and really turning inward to the breathing. Feeling the rising and the falling of the chest and the ribs. The rib is a big barrel. So feel the barrel expanding. Feel front, side, and back, filling with breath completely. And as you breathe out, everything comes back to the center. Center helps us organize and connect so that we feel whole. We feel deeply, internally quiet, slowing everything down. Let's start to breathe in, unpeel the arms, inhale, reach up, stretch. And as we exhale, pull the elbows down. Breathe in, stretch the arms, reach up, exhale, pull down. If you need to sit back in your seat, do it, right? This is no competition. This time is about healing and nurturing mind and body. Good, we do what feels good for us in this moment. Pulling down, using our practice, our breath for support, to strengthen us, to build internal resilience, to create patience and hopefulness. Good. Let's take 3 more. Good. Breathing in, pull it down, finding our strength as if we're moving through imaginary resistance. Good. Excellent. And breathe in, reach up, pull it down. Take the arms up, cactus, full breath in. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, open. Pull it into center. Breathing in. Pull it forward. Good. So really using the chest, the arms, and the upper middle back here. Keeping the belly nice and strong by drawing the navel in and up. So really preserving that core strength, keeping our back nice and safe. We're grounding deeply through our feet, and as if we have something that we're drawing inner thighs towards, the whole inner leg. Let's pull it into center and let's hold it. Let's press up a little bit, pulse it. 1, 2, feel the shoulders working. Feel the arms strong, our center strong, our legs nice and quiet, supporting us. Let's pause here, full breath in, open, release. Close your eyes, sit back. Take a nice deep full breath in. Take a long, deep, centering breath out. Full breath in. Deep breath out. But from here, moving down the body. So moving down to the spine. So again, we'll scoot a little bit forward in our seats. We're going to breathe in, reaching our arms all the way up. As we exhale, we're going to come forward, a nice forward fold. So here's option one. The spine is long. The arms are like airplane wings. Option two, the hands can be on the thighs, or the arms, forearms can be on the thighs. You can also reach for ankles, or if you have length in your spine, you can reach all the way down. So taking the variation that feels best for you, whatever that is. Good, so I'm gonna choose here. Remember, if your arms are on your thighs, there's not a lot of weight. We're thinking about taking most of the work into our center here. So we're not leaning or collapsing. We're staying lifted and energized. Awesome. So 3 more breaths wherever you are. Let's close our eyes. Let's connect. Feel the spine. Feel the low back stretching. Breathing in. Breathing out. And one more deeper, fuller breath in. Exhale fully. Pressing, hands, they climb up. Pressing into the thighs. Use it as a little leverage. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, release. Take a moment, full breath in. Full breath out. So moving on down to the legs, sitting up nice and tall. We're gonna draw the right knee. I'm actually gonna scooch forward. So make sure you're comfortable. You can either lean against your seat or come forward, reaching the right knee up. It's only a little bit. We're gonna roll it open. We're gonna take it back to center. Good, so we're gonna open and close. Nice and easy. So we're waking up the inner, outer thigh, only going as far as you can comfortably. Good, so we're gonna start to cross. Here's option one at the ankle. If you've had a replacement, if you can guide your heel up your thigh, then this is where you can be, figure 4. So you're either at the ankle or the knee. Wherever you are, sitting tall, full breath in, leading with our hearts. We're gonna just bring the heart towards that inner thigh, towards that inner ankle. Notice how it feels. Breathing in, only going as far as you can comfortably. Full breath in, full breath out. And just taking a few more breaths here, just noticing how you're feeling in your body, only going as far as your body allows. You're going to feel sensations in this outer hip thigh, in this inner groin. You may feel something inner knee, across your low back. Make sure everything feels safe. Good, and now nice and slowly easing our way up. We're going to draw this knee up. We're going to lengthen that leg long. So setting up to lengthen the back of that thigh. We're going to breathe in to reach up, stretch. As we exhale, leading with our hearts, we come forward. Good, forward, and then let the hands lower where it feels best for you. Again, we don't have a lot of weight into the legs. We're keeping our belly nice and strong and firm. Our back is nice and straight. Full breath in. So notice how this hamstring low back feels. Keep a soft bend in your knee if you need to. Full breath in. Full breath out. 2 more bigger breaths. And leading with the back of our heart, we inch our way up. We pull the legs in. Take time to notice and feel. Full breath in. Full breath out. Good. Reaching now, the left knee up. We're going to open, inhale, and take it back to center. Exhale. Inhale, open, and taking it back to center. Good. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Last time. Notice the opening. How does it feel? And as we come to center, here's option 1, the ankle crossed. If it's very accessible to guide the heel onto the thigh, take that. Set up for your figure 4. Notice how you feel. Full breath in. As we exhale, leading with our hearts, we come forward. So reminder that the spine stays long. It doesn't matter how far you go. And keeping the chin nice and neutral. So we don't want to be jutting the chin forward or keeping the chin too deep into the chest. We want it just right. Like I always say, the Goldilocks factor. Good. So a couple more breaths here into whatever you're feeling, and notice what that is. Notice the sensations that you're feeling here and comparing it to the other side. And 2 more breaths. And nice and slowly we start to ease our way. Taking the knee up, we lengthen that leg long. We set up for our hamstring stretch. Breathing in, reach up. Exhale, taking it forward. Good, lots and lots of breath here. Breathing in, breathing out. So really noticing the quality of the breath, and notice where the breath needs to go. Notice where there's tightness. Notice where there's tension. See where you can focus that breath to open the space, to create the change, to illuminate the space with the light of your breath, the awareness. Good. 1 more breath here. And nice and slowly we start to guide our way, drawing that leg all the way back and just settling in for a moment here, closing the eyes. Take a deep, full breath in. Long, deep breath out. And again, breathing in. Long, deep breath out. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And making our way up to stand for downward facing dog. So I'm going to turn my chair as always so that you can see me. You can either use the seat or the back of your chair. Most important, we're folding from the hip crease, so everything is a straight line. Arms are long, or you can certainly have your hands down onto the seat. And if you can, the ears are in line with the arms, so we're nice and long. The belly is firm, so the back is protected. There's no sagging. You can always have soft knees. Grounding deeply through either narrower legs or wider legs. You can vary your leg position. Full breath in. Full breath out. Notice your first dog. Take one more breath here. And walking ourselves all the way forward, reaching the shoulders up, back. Exhale down, full breath in. Full breath out. And taking a little different variation, if you didn't take a nice wide stance, we can take heels in, toes out, and connect inner thighs towards the center. So just feeling a little different line in this stretch. And if it doesn't feel safe or good for you, then please take a variation that works. And lots of breath here. Staying nice and integrated. 3 more breaths, breathing through the length of your spine. And 1 more bigger breath. Nice and slowly we heel toe the feet a little bit closer. We start to walk ourselves forward. Reaching shoulders up, back, and down. Full breath in. Deep breath out. And coming to end in our balance. So very important, especially in times of high stress, when we're feeling deeply challenged. This is a beautiful tool to stay connected, to pull up our strength, to keep our focus. So standing on the left foot, we're going to extend our right toes back and behind. So in doing that, we want to make sure that our low back, so I'm just going to turn to the side. So my low back is going to stay nice and spacious here. And I'm going to take my opposite arm forward. And I'm holding on to the chair. So this is option 1. If you want to take it further, you can start to tip into that front foot to unweight. So whatever variation. The eyes are not gripping, but the focus is there. Our eyes are nice and centered. We're not darting them around. Our breath is flowing and supporting us. 1 more breath here. And releasing the arm. Pulling that foot forward. And we're back onto 2 feet, and we give everything a nice little wiggle. So taking that to the second side, we're going to give that right leg and foot a nice deep heads up. And shifting our weight, we're going to extend through the left toes. So in doing that, remember we keep our low back very spacious. And either holding onto your chair or not, reaching the right arm forward. And taking any of the variations, you can tip forward or not, keeping the eyes soft but settled, deeply connected. That helps us keep the mind nice and quiet. Good. 1 more breath here. And connecting the hand down, pulling that foot in. And we take our wiggles, 3 nice little circles in one direction, easing away any bit of tension, taking it the other way. 1, 2, nice and rhythmic, and 3, easing out any tightness. Standing tall, feeling our roots. Feeling our strength as we integrate legs towards the center, Navel in and up, heart wide open, shoulders relaxed, crown long, expression peaceful. Let's seal that in with a full breath in and a deep breath out. We'll make our way to our Shavasana from here. Reconnecting to our chairs, closing our eyes, settling in, feeling quiet, centered and grounded in the mind and our thoughts. We are peaceful. The body settled, comfortable in its own skin, at ease. We are at ease. Feeling the breath flowing, fluid, always supporting us, always available when we need to calm down the mind, regroup the central nervous system, and dial down our internal barometer. Let's seal all this in with a full breath in and a long deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Placing hands to heart. May we be happy and healthy. May we be strong and peaceful. May we be loved and loving. Sending our intentions out there. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And joining palms together, we honor the light and the strength within us to all beings everywhere. Namaste.